You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.
Welcome to another episode of Oversaturated, the podcast, where we discuss music, movies, pop culture, and everything in between. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ralph.
Welcome to episode number 188.
188, man. Sergeant said way back with the OS gang. What's happening?
What's happening? All right, new listeners, please follow us on all social media. Facebook, just search Oversaturated, the podcast. Twitter is Oversat Podcast. Instagram is Oversat the podcast. And our email is oversatpodcast@gmail.com. And please be sure to check out our website, oversatthepod.com. Anything you need to know about OS is there.
Yes, sir. If you want to follow us individually, I'm the Mind of Ralph on Instagram and Twitter.
On Twitter, I'm JON, 2 underscores, the letter B. On Instagram, I'm JBS_ESL_AAMU. Make sure you holler at us. And also, we want to shout out WDJYFM 99.1 in Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL.
Yeah. Shout out to OS Gang out there in Atlanta, man. Ralph.
It's been a long time.
Man.
Shouldn't have left you without a dope pod to step to. What's going on?
It feels like ages.
It really
feels
does.
like ages. we take a week off here and there, and it feels like months. I ain't gonna lie about it. But we here. We here.
Exactly.
The weather is still weathering for this spring, so I'm happy about that.
I guess spring is officially here now, right?
Word.
Because it's damn near summer. That's why.
Man.
That's why spring is here now. Because it's damn near summer.
Crazy. But nah, man, how you feeling? What's going on?
Man, everything's good, man. Just feeling refreshed, rejuvenated. You know, just ready to pod. I don't have too much to report. You know.
Got you. Well, saying I'm feeling great. Been quite busy since the last time we actually recorded. I want to shout out my brother Jamal. Graduated from Kentucky State University. Hit that round of applause for my guy, man. I'm happy for him.
Yes, sir.
Kentucky State University is a HBCU, and I just want to say I love us, man. I love us, man. It doesn't matter what HBCU you go to, you attend, you go to a homecoming, you go to a graduation. It's always gonna feel like a family reunion.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe the amount of times I saw people get dapped up in like an hour and a half. Like, I'm talking dap. In one conversation, I've seen like 5 daps. Like, it was crazy. I love it.
No, when black people graduate, we graduate, man. We bring the soul, we bring the love and everything that comes into it because, you know, you get people, you know, dugging, hopping, strolling.
All kind of stuff.
Shouting across stage. It don't really matter. It's always some theatrics. Like,
Absolutely.
It's always, because even at this point, right, it's still first generation college grads.
Yeah, it's true.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
True.
And that's not, you know, me coming from like the education elitist standpoint. No, it's just astonishing to know that we still have people out here that are first generation college grads. So it's always go hit different. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get the theatrics at these graduations, regardless of it's PWI, HBCU, or anywhere in between.
Nah, that's real. And the array of outfits. I'm talking about 3-piece suits all the way down to. I might have saw a jersey dress. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that was crazy. In 2023.
For someone at the graduation, right? Not
somebody. No. Somebody attending.
Like like me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, not a graduate, but somebody there, like a supporter or something, or a student at the still a current student.
It'd be hot in the roads. I mean,
you want to
wear breathable
scorching.
Stuff.
I also saw I saw a dude with a blazer with no shirt on. I couldn't believe it.
Now, is he like young or old?
Oh, he's young. I still couldn't believe it. It didn't matter. I couldn't believe it. I was like,
I was gonna shoot Bill if it was an old nigga.
Nah.
Well,
That's
maybe
crazy.
You know what the little Giveon niggas be doing. Right? You know what I'm saying? Little heartbreak hotel niggas, whatever. Heartbreak anniversary. True. Yeah, that song. Yeah,
it's true. But I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, what what am I seeing here? And he was just all over the gym, just back and forth.
Well, I mean, look, listen. You want people to see you when you got your titties out. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly, he ain't need no tape or nothing. It's crazy. Just out. Just out. just out. I've been seeing a lot about boob tape on the timeline recently. So I thought that was funny. I thought it was funny.
Hey, yo.
Anyway.
But man, what we doing, man? Off the dome?
Off the dome.
I got one for you. Real simple question, man.
Yes, sir.
How many times have you well, not how many times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me one song, one singular song, one example of your favorite rapper getting washed up on the song.
My favorite rapper getting washed on the song.
First, you have to define who's your favorite rapper for the moment, because that changes.
Oh, absolutely. Damn. One of my okay. One of my favorite rappers currently is Ransom. Ransom has been going on a insane run the last 4-ish years. Like, it's been crazy. Mm-hmm. But it's actually a song that you brought to my attention. Band of Brothers. Mm-hmm. It's Ransom, 38 Special, and Benny the Butcher. Mm-hmm. Benny mopped both of them up. Both of them. Both are easy. Light work on both of them. But Benny does that. He does that when he's on when he's a feature on songs. Like he get the business. He do what he gotta do. So yeah, I'm gonna say Ransom got watched by Benny, man. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. No, I'll go with my all-time favorite. Everybody knows Jay-Z is my favorite rapper, but Can't Be Life with Scarface and Beans, man. He came in dead last. And there's no debating. He had a good to great verse, but you felt Beans in space more, and it's Space, Beans, J. That's my order. Usually that's how it always works, but because I feel Face's verse way more than anybody else's on there, but Beans went crazy too.
Got you.
It's like Jay-Z rap first, and he kind of got out the way. So
maybe because he knew it was about to happen, or do you think possibly that Jay-Z didn't write as good of a verse so they could shine? You think that's a thing? No. Okay.
No, I just think he got cleaned up. Listen.
Look at me trying to shoot Jay-Z some bill.
No, I said I was about to say, oh yeah, you're shooting a bill. I'm like, no, you got mopped up.
No, I mean it happens. I'm just trying to think from a different angle, but no, I feel you.
No,
I love it, man. All right, so for my off the dome, I feel like it's kind of fairly simple as well. Who's an artist that you slept on at first because of your first impression of them? So like an artist that you thought, man, I ain't gonna listen to that because whatever happened in the media or a song was just like I don't really care, but then end up being dope to you.
Oh, easily Rick Ross. Because Hustling, when that shit first came out, I'm like, get that up out of here. No, the real Noriega. You owe me 100 favors. Shut up.
Get out of here.
Because, I mean, Jeezy was already out, so I was like, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this?
I get it.
But, okay, 15 years later, 17, 20 years later, whenever he came out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he one of them. So,
that is
funny. All right, but
that's
that Hustling
funny.
joint, the first time I heard it, get that up out of here.
No, that's I like that. I like that. For me, it's Lil Baby. My first impression of Lil Baby, the song "Wham Wham Wham," even the Drake cosign, it didn't do much for me. It didn't do anything for me. But after Lil Baby started going on his crazy run, he had the joint album with Lil Durk. I actually listened to it. I was like, wait, okay, first of all, he can actually rap, and he makes good rap songs. And he has, I think he had a project with Gunna as well. And I liked a few of those songs as well. Yeah, right. I'm like, okay, let me chill on my young rapper bias. Let me just open my ears and open my mind to just embracing the type of music that they make, and he really makes good songs. Like I can't be mad at it. So shout out to Lil Baby, man.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out to Lil
Word
Baby.
up.
But yeah, people, that was Off the Dome. Name your song where your favorite rapper got washed up on.
Yep, and who's an artist you slept on because of first impressions? Let us know.
Yep. OS Gang, what's happening, family and kinfolk.
What's cracking?
We got a few things here on the OS News docket this week. We're going to try to make it brief and simple for you. But first things first, rest in peace to Jim Brown, famed athlete and activist and actor, one would say. Died at the age of 87. I think details about his death have still been kind of murky. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's really been reported as the cause of death.
I don't think so either.
But Johnny, what do you have?
I want to say rest in peace to Jim Brown.
Yes, sir.
Condolences to his family, friends, fans
Yep.
from all across entertainment.
Yep.
Because like Ralph said, he was a lot of people hail him as one of, if not the best, like football player like ever.
Yeah.
But him being a social activist,
Yep.
him stepping into the acting lane, passing away at 87, he lived a full life, man.
Yeah.
He lived a full life. So it's good when, well, again, the circumstances around his passing still are under wraps, but to be able to live such a fulfilling life, man, it's dope. It's great to be able to do so many different things outside of what you hail as your main job or source of income or whatever. So shout out to Jim Brown, man.
Yeah, same, kind of like the same spiel that I had when Harry Belafonte passed. Just someone that lived a full life. I'm not sitting here crying over someone that lived to be 87, especially a black man in America. Man, look, you make it past 50, you might be doing something right.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? So, just like we say, condolences to family, friends, loved ones, fans, of everything that he did. Being a football player in the 50s is not tough. Being the best player of a franchise, even though it's been very mediocre since he left. But, being one of the best athletes we have literally ever seen. And his legacy is always held up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people love Jim Brown. People talk highly of Jim Brown regardless of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Being an activist at that time, being like part of it was like he was kicking with Muhammad Ali and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Muhammad Ali, just being on the forefront for us, using his platform where, ultimately, his counterparts and people that paid him didn't want him to. So, shout out to him for that, and then being a blaxploitation superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Being that guy, you know what I'm saying? One of them. So I think it's dope, man. So listen, that man lived a very, very full life.
What is there a favorite movie of yours that he was in?
Yeah, that trash ass movie, Original Gangsters. That movie's horrible, but I love it. I watch it all the time. Like, it's horrible though.
That's hilarious. I love the movie Mars Attacks, and his role in that movie is just so random. Like, he didn't need to be in the movie, but it's great.
And then he played in Any Given Sunday. He was like a hard nosed coach in there too. Like, he was just like an old coach that just talk shit. Like, it was just great. Like, I love anytime Jim Brown kind of acted. I'm not saying he was like the greatest thespian ever, but he just kind of did his thing,
Yeah.
So now I appreciate him, so much.
Yeah, man. Again, rest in peace to Jim Brown. Condolences to his family, friends, fans everywhere, man.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Let's try this. Writer strike. It's been going on for a few weeks now, but the 2023 WGA writer strike is definitely in full swing, which is definitely going to affect TV shows, movies, and the entertainment industry as a whole. Johnny, what do you have for this?
Man, pay these writers. That's all I got, man. Like, the reason they're going on strike is because of the streaming services. Like, they write all of these shows. These original content shows for all these various streaming services,
yes,
and you have your few like breakout hits like the Your Honors and the Bel Airs and all of these shows that people every week come to watch, or they binge in one weekend when they drop. So millions and millions of viewers, right? You think that would equate paying the people who write these shows, but no, it doesn't. And that's why they're going on strike, because they need their money. Because why keep writing? A lot of these writers can't even they live paycheck to paycheck, like some people with 9-to-5s do, only because they're not being paid by these streaming services.
Yeah. Like the last time the WGA went on strike was 2007? 2008?
7 or 8, somewhere around there, right? Yeah.
TV has changed dramatically since then.
Absolutely.
We became heavily reliant on reality TV and things like that. And then it kind of changed how, you know, if you kind of look at the movies from that era, you're like, oh, I see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at the TV shows. You're like, oh, I get it. Flavor of Love. Oh, okay.
Man, what?
Like,
yeah, that's when the boom in reality TV came, because the writer strike happened. Nobody was writing sitcoms and dramas and all that stuff. So reality TV, at least back then, didn't have scripts. Like, it was real reality. Like, shit was just happening.
And the thing is, that's why you look at the rate of how shows come out, the way we consume shows.
Yeah.
It you know, it's 70 different streaming services. So
it's true.
How much original content is being placed on these streaming services? So if the writers and the stagehands, the producers, and everybody else behind the scenes aren't getting paid as well as your on-air talent, okay, like, and they should be able to negotiate for residuals off of that. I'm just, you know, I hope the writers get paid, because trust me, all these shows we love to come on TV and, I mean, on this mic and rant and rave about, that are, we praise them because of the writers. Like, obviously acting, performances, shot, and all that great stuff, but it's the penmanship. It's the way that they drive the story.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, yeah, you have actors to actually, you know, visually portray what's written, but they can't do that if nothing's written. They can't do that. So just imagine, not really sure how long the strike is going to last, but just imagine it lasts through like August, right? August, September time frame is when the fall season of TV shows come back out. What's going to happen when we don't have these fall TV shows? Now what?
Yeah, and then you got to think about it. I know Quinta Brunson, who's the lead showrunner and writer and creator behind Abbott Elementary, which is a very hit TV show
for sure,
for a myriad of reasons, right? She's on the side of the writers, and that's dope to see, because she's one of them. Like, absolutely. You know, I'm more one of them than I am one of you all than I am one of them. So it's good to see that. But like, aren't the Tonight shows kind of like in disarray right now?
Yeah.
What about SNL?
Yeah, SNL completely shut down. Like, they haven't even had a new episode because they don't have any writers. All the writers on strike. I did see, I think it was, I can't remember if it was Jimmy Fallon or I'm about to say Jimmy Olsen or Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel. But I think one of them, they plan to pay their staff out of their own pockets for like a few weeks so the show could keep going. But I think those few weeks are up. So now there's no new Tonight shows out, because the writers are on strike. So it's like, what do you do? What we doing?
And then I just want to get to the point where it starts affecting like the big budget shows, right? Like, they have already canceled the 6th season of SWAT, which is a CBS property. Other shows that probably don't have that major of a fanfare probably have been canceled. But when you start affecting like the, you know, like House of Dragons and stuff like that. House of Dragons straight though. We straight. Season 2 was already being filmed, so that's been written. But I was just talking about when you start getting to that.
Though, yeah,
when you start affecting those.
I think
the only people that survive is like the Tyler Perry shows, because he writes. Like,
man,
he doesn't pay writers.
He writing this shit right now.
listen.
We actually might get a boom in Tyler Perry shows. That's crazy.
A boom. I mean, look, listen.
I'm talking about even more.
A show that came out in 2019 is like on season 7, like with Tyler Perry, bro.
Damn, 2 seasons.
I'm talking about it'd be like 20 episodes. It'd be like 20 something.
That's why his scenes 15 minutes long. He shoot all them shits one take.
They write everything.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Right, exactly.
How long before how long do you think it is before this actually affects the actors as well? Because I feel like with the writers on strike now, they're not writing anything, so the actors can't act. So how long do you think before their pockets are really affected?
Well, I think your on-air talent is paid considerably way more, like way well compared to what the writers get. So I don't know. I think they'll be crazy, right? I think they'll be okay. But let's cut the shits, man. Let's get to when it affects the MCU and all that shit. Cut the shit. When it affects phase 6, like talk about that, ain't Blade been rewritten and all that, and now it ain't got nobody to write it? Like, what's going on?
It's the first MCU property that's been affected. Well, we already got a delay, so
like Mahershala gonna be like 50, 58 when that movie. Like, you might as well let Wesley play him.
You might as well let Blade be Dracula.
let Wesley play him. You know, like it's just because I had issue with Mahershala being old as shit already, and then like,
hey man, hey, that might be the reason why they releasing the whole season of Echo.
Listen, man, listen. You see, y'all did wrong by Wesley. See, now y'all got to do right. You know what I'm saying? do the root on the play. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about?
Do the right thing, man.
Do the right thing.
That's
man.
crazy.
But
you right though, cause
when it started,
y'all got I need Kang Dynasty. Whoever they gonna recast Kang as, I don't care. Recast that shit and write it now, cause I need to see it. Y'all already is on my palette. I need it. Look, Pookie shit. I'm just saying, I need that, man.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. Let's switch the cloth, man. 2023 RocknRoll Hall of Fame inductees have been announced, and we got a few from the hip hop landscape. We got most notably Missy Elliott and DJ Kool Herc. Johnny,
Fire.
what do you have for that?
I think that's fire. And it's. So first of all, I think it's fire, right? So shout out to Missy, shout out to Kool Herc. Mm-hmm. It's also fire because this year is the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Yeah. So in order, like for them to be, for Kool Herc for sure to be inducted this particular year, with him probably being the person that created hip hop, that's super fire to me. So I'm glad he's getting his just due. I'm glad that he's getting inducted. I'm glad he's getting recognized. And, you know, Missy is Missy. She probably should have been inducted a while ago. Yeah. But to be the first woman rapper inducted into the RocknRoll Hall of Fame, man, hold on. Had to hit the applause for that. That's beautiful. Missy been putting in work for a long time, man. Long time. And it seems as if she's going through some sort of a rebrand at the moment because, you know, she's looking good. She's putting out music and visuals. She's doing interviews. Like, she's doing a lot. She's been doing a lot recently. So to see her, I would say resurgence has been great to see. So to cap that all off with the RocknRoll Hall of Fame induction, I think is beautiful.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Missy, misdemeanor Elliott. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope to see when, you know, and definitely shout out to DJ Kool Herc, so don't let me, you know, gloss over that. Mm-hmm. But it's just dope when the people that we were raised up on hip hop get their flowers, and like the mainstream way too, because, you know, we know what Missy is and we know what Missy means to our culture. But the way that she crossed over, the way that she rapped, the way that she, you know, ultimately wasn't like the biggest, like she wasn't a sex symbol at all, but, you know, we loved Missy, you know what I'm saying, in a way that I don't think women rappers were adored in the 90s in that way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because it was kind of like, it went from like the MC Lights and the Queen Latifahs. We was like, yeah, and then went super sexual, and then you get Missy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you're right.
And then it's like we get Missy. It's like, oh, we like this. Like,
but see, that's a testament to
the talent,
how beautifully talented she is. Like, being able to make hip hop records, being able to make R&B records, soul records, produce, rap, sing. She can do it all. Yeah, literally can do it all, and did it all well.
She made dance records where we didn't consider it like, oh, Missy selling out. Like, we didn't think about it like that when she made Lose Control.
We did not.
But that's definitely a, like, if now I guess I'll give Nicki a little bit of bail right here. Like, now if Nicki came out and made a Lose Control, we're like, see, that's the shit I'm talking about. But it feels organic with Missy. Mm-hmm. That's the difference, right?
But see, Missy never claimed to be, oh, I'm the best rapper alive. I'm this, I'm that. Look at my number, all that. Like, Missy just let the music speak for itself, no matter what genre she was working on, no matter the collab, if it was a feature, if it was her own, like whatever it was, she just let the music talk. Mm-hmm. And to be able to let the music talk and it all be fire, like that's dope. And
like you said, the writing and producing aspect of Missy definitely elevates her above most of her contemporaries. So, no, man, absolutely. Like, I am elated to see this. Kind of not circling off of Missy necessarily, but I just want to ask this question: if Missy is the first, who will be the next woman MC to get in?
Off the top of my head, I say Queen Latifah. Mm-hmm. And honestly, for some of the same reasons, Queen Latifah wasn't only a hip hop artist. She's put out jazz albums. She's put out so many different types of music albums outside of hip hop. But with her being one of the mainstay women in hip hop, I think she deserves to get that award.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to answer my own question, I have to say Nicki, just because of the accolades, like the streaming records, the records sold, her impact can't really be denied. Her reign, 10 plus years or whatever. So, not Missy, but Nicki, she one of them. Like, I may not always gotten jiggy with everything she put out, but let's not, we're not
gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that. But no, she one of them.
Now, okay.
She is number 7 on the list.
Okay, so look, I feel you on that, and I'm not mad at it. Now, if correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to, like, you're not eligible until 25 years after your first album or some shit like that. Right? I mean, now
she got time.
Now, because she still got a little time before she's even eligible. Who else would you say? Like somebody that will probably be eligible today.
Outside of Queen, ain't nobody.
Yes.
I mean, if you going off a full spectrum of work, like now that's where you need a hip hop Hall of Fame, because now you can talk about Kim. You can talk about, I don't know if Lauren has been included, but you know what I'm saying? People with a shorter shelf life, or just an impact that just seems more hip hop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I would talk about Kim. I would talk about Eve. I would talk about maybe even a Trina. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about like the rock and roll where it's like completely mainstream, it's Nicki and nobody else.
Got you. I'm not mad at that. And before we get off of this, this is just the list of people who are also getting inducted.
Okay.
Sheryl Crow.
Okay.
George Michael. Willie.
George Michael just.
I know, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Willie Nelson.
Wow.
Yeah. Rage Against the Machine.
Okay.
The Spinners.
Okay.
Shaka Khan. Don Cornelius.
Oh, okay. Posthumously.
Bingo. So that's dope, man. That's a dope list. That's a dope group of people to be inducted with. And again, I definitely want to shout out Missy and DJ Kool Herc, man. That's hip hop, baby.
Yeah. I'm just, man, how did Rock and Roll Hall of Fame become the Hall of Fame for all genres? I don't know about this, man. I don't like it.
Hasn't it always been though?
I guess. Like, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Shaka Khan just getting in. Like, I don't know how white people view Shaka Khan. You know what I'm saying?
Me either.
I don't know. Like, I love Shaka. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love a lot of our soul sisters, like the Donna Summers, the Shaka Khans, the Nita Bakers. Like, I love all of them. Stephanie Mills. I love all of them. But it's just like, how do white people view them, and why? Like, Shaka Khan just getting in, so, but then again, I don't know how they view her.
True, and we don't know who's on the committee and all that kind of shit. We don't know the only criteria I know is that your debut album had to come out at least 25 years ago. That's the only criteria I know. So how else are they handpicking these individuals, which is probably the only reason why Kool Herc got.
And I was about to say, and Willie Nelson's got to be 200 years old.
Oh no, Willie Nelson's definitely 247. Like, he gotta be.
And that's one of them. Like, y'all know Willie Nelson like this. That's
because he smoke weed. Shout out Willie Nelson.
Man, shout out to Willie Nelson.
I ain't never heard one Willie Nelson song.
Hey,
not one time.
Respectfully, I probably have. I just didn't know it was a Willie Nelson song. I know him more for being a hippie that smokes weed.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
Respectfully, like, you know what I'm saying?
Think about how much you got to be, like, how popular you have to be for somebody to know you only for smoking weed and not your music.
Think about it like this. You know what I mean? Like, Willie Nelson never made music for us, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. Like, you know what I mean? White people don't know rappers until, like, oh, you're that one guy.
Oh, that's a black and white thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it was like, I don't know. Okay, sidebar to the sidebar. We're going to get back to the document. I don't know if you ever seen the video of Jay-Z on the New York subway with this old white lady. She was like, oh, that's nice.
That was a Black Album documentary? Or my tripping? Was he on his way to a concert?
He was on his way to, no, he was doing it at Barclays. So it was after that.
Okay.
You know, but still.
Yeah.
She didn't know.
She said, you must be famous.
Right.
She's like, he's like, I don't know if I'm famous. Like,
it's like, what?
Look at that.
Like, so that happens to us. It's okay for us to only know Willie Nelson for smoking weed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I definitely remember that shit.
That's crazy. But hey, man, shout out to Missy Elliott once again, and shout out to DJ Kool Herc. But since we're on the conversation of hip hop and 50 years, we getting list after list after list after list.
It's true.
Johnny, let's start with this. BET is going to conduct a bracket for the best rap crew of all time. Now, we've done this whole best rap crew thing before, but we're doing it again, and I'm pretty sure BT is riding the 50-year anniversary train. So that's where I'm going to leave it at with that. Johnny, what do you have for BT doing a rap bracket for best crew?
First of all, shout out to BET for doing some hip hop shit, cause just doing some black shit. Cause I don't remember the last time for real. I guess I don't really pay attention. I don't have cable, so I don't really be on BET like that. I don't have BET Plus, so I don't really know what they doing. Yeah. But for me to be able to like see this, I think I saw it on the Twitter timeline. I thought it was dope. So first, shout out to them for that. I just want to get that out the way. I'm actually trying to pull this mug up. They are currently on, or they're about to start round 3. Oh. And now my phone is frozen.
I didn't even know they started.
Oh yeah. It's been started, but again, I saw it on somebody like randomly retweeted, and I was like, wait, let me click on this and see. Okay. So let's see. So round 2 battles, we had. Hold on. How can I view this? Give me a second. Hold on. My bad, y'all. My phone being stupid. All right. So round 2 battles. The first one I see is Death Row Family versus NWA.
Death Row Family. What does that mean?
I guess everybody, including Death Row.
Well, in that case, you would probably give it over NWA then. Like that's I'm like, that's weird. Like no. Death Row Family, and Death Row Family sound like a 16 seed compared to NWA, which is probably a clear number 1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Why can't I pull this?
Death Row Family is not Tupac and Snoop. It's probably like the niggas after them. The new Death Row.
The new Death Row.
Right, one of them.
Snoop Dogg's Death Row.
Listen, it was a new Death Row in between the one before Snoop got it, but still.
That is funny.
We ain't doing that, brother.
We can't do that. We can't do that. So they broke it down. They broke the first round down by regions. Oh. So they did East Coast, West Coast, South, and Midwest. So that's how they started it, and then.
Oh well, that's easy for the Midwest. Let's just put bone and then keep it moving.
I do remember the Lunatics being on there.
Yeah, well, let's just respectfully, as much as I talked about Ball Thugs and Harmony, let's just make sure that they're the GOAT Midwest crew.
Right. Okay. I think I found the round 1 matchups. All right, so round 1, we got Wu-Tang versus Dreamville. We got Native Tongues versus Juice Crew. We got Rockefeller versus G-Unit. We got Bad Boy versus Rough Riders.
Not a fucking group. Oh my God, it's not. These are labels, okay?
Same. I mean,
no, it's not.
Same.
It's not the same.
Why is it not the same?
So, Outkast being on Dungeon Family. So you say Dungeon Family is a group, or would you say that they're a label or a collective? Like it's levels.
Dungeon Family is I would say crew / collective because it encompasses a bunch of artists. Right?
Like how many albums did they put out as a group? Like that's the problem. Like labels are not groups. Earth Gang is a group on a label named Dreamville. That's not the same.
Dreamville will be the crew, right?
Yes, but we don't count them in these arguments. They just throwing shit at the wall to make a big list.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Wu-Tang versus Dreamville. Dreamville's not a crew. It's not a group.
That's a 1 versus.
It's a label.
That's a 1 versus 16 seed.
I'm not giving them grace with that. That's dumb.
Really?
No, it's a label.
Yes.
So Rough Riders,
yes.
Rough Riders Rockefeller is a label, not a group.
Why can't it be both? I'm asking why can't it be both?
It's not because it's a label. Niggas aren't in a group.
No, you're right.
Niggas are not in a group. Jay-Z was not in a group with Beanie Siegel. Like Jay-Z was not.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I understand your definition of what a group is. I got you. I understand your definition of what a label is. What's the difference in a crew then? A crew
like Black Hippie. That can be a crew.
Got you.
But it's not a group. Those are niggas that's just together on a label and they rap.
I understand. So why can't different acts on a label be a crew is what I'm asking.
Be a crew. We're mixing definitions because they're not a group.
I didn't say group. I just said label.
They're not supposed to be on this list.
Now how else we get the list?
That's the point. BET, like y'all know better. That's the problem I have with this.
They had to do something.
No.
They had to do something. Do you at least rock with the concept?
I rock with the concept, but I don't rock with them picks, like, because that's not right.
Is it the wording of it, or is just the fact of what it is? Like,
No.
what if they say collectives, hip hop collectives,
They
instead of
they should have said that,
if
but don't say hip hop groups of all time, because hip hop group is gettable.
It says crew.
You know, I don't have.
greatest rap crew of all time?
Well, you said groups.
Well, now I'm saying crew.
That's still trash.
Okay, let's.
'Cause
You and I
I'm-
are going to replace crew with collective. Does that make it better?
I guess. I'm still not rocking. Like, Rockefeller is not. It's a label. Like, these are labels. Rough Rider is a label.
Rough Rider is a label, but
Murder
isn't it?
Inc. is a label, right?
Yes, you're. No, I'm not. I'm not refuting what you're saying. I'm just saying, why can't it be a label and a collective? I think they're saying everybody in the collective as a group of people versus this collective and versus this group of people as a collective that encompasses everything that they do together.
Because this is the thing. If we were to say, like, what's the greatest hip hop label of all time, you wouldn't put Wu-Tang on there. But in this one,
As a
we
label,
say,
right.
as a label,
Right.
But we saying crew, now we can put Bad Boy against Wu-Tang. Like, what? That because that's what this is doing.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I don't go with that.
I tried.
No. I mean, that's cute what y'all doing, but no.
So you wouldn't put So Def versus Dungeon Family
No.
because
So Def is defined as being a label.
yes, So Def is a label. The label encompasses a lot of different acts within the label, but they're also a collective because at some point they did do collaborations with each other. So is that not a collective?
Yeah, I guess for the sake of this argument, yes.
Okay.
But I'm still not rocking with it. I don't have to like it.
No, I got you. I'm trying to. I guess I was just trying to make sure that you and I had an understanding of what was happening.
Well, I don't because they don't. That's why I'm confused. What? Like, it's like y'all throwing everybody, every group
That's
and
hilarious.
collective and label together, and we're going to pit them against each other when the footing is unfair. Because if Bad Boy has more R&B artists, but we always give them credit for Biggie and Craig Mack, when it comes to the rap shit, like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we really talking about rap at this point? Because you're talking about the whole, I guess what we're saying, collective of artists. And that's not fair because we're talking about rap now. So Def, we ain't talking about rap. We ain't talking about Bow Wow and Brat. We talking about Jagged Edge and Escape. Like, that's what we talking about when we talk about that. So that's, like, make it make sense. Like, no.
Ralph, I think you're thinking too deep. I just want to.
No, well, for one, what's on the docket says crew. And then when you pull up the website, it says something completely different. So if I said group, don't make me wrong for making because this is wild. This is wild.
And the web's BET, y'all got to get it together. First of all, because
that's why I'm on BET.
I can't even see the actual bracket. They got this shit grouped by fucking tabs.
And then you got it by region. No, let's make it spicy, baby. Like, no,
incorporate.
Don't do that.
Look, they put Good Music versus Saint Lunatics.
See. Now, all right. Now I can turn to that, right?
Go for it.
Because Good Music is Kid Cudi. He's not. Do you even define Kid Cudi as a rapper? You got
technically yes, but not really.
And then is 2 Chainz a part of this? Because he was on Good. He was like Good Music affiliated.
He was Good
Like,
Music adjacent.
Right.
He was never actually signed.
Tiana Taylor, John Legend.
Kid Cudi versus Slow Down.
All right. Kid Cudi bops it, clearly. Like,
Oh my God. Okay. Well, we tried. We got him.
It's disgusting.
Soul Aquarius versus Griselda.
Come on, man. Come on, bruh.
I think these are round 1 matchups. Hypnotizer Minds versus CMG.
Is that Shady? Shady versus who?
Bone Thugs.
And then Shady's a higher. Fuck that. All right. See? And Shady clearly is the higher seed.
Yo, this is
Just off the strength of how they put this together.
I want to see the actual bracket. This is not very intuitive. Like, they got this more grouped by like different tabs. This is crazy. Anyway, well, we tried. This is kind of fun though.
It's disgusting.
Back
That's
and
all,
forth, back and
that's
forth
all
like
I'm
this
saying,
is-
Johnny. It's
kinda
disgusting.
fire.
Like, no, what?
Hold on, who else? I said Rockefeller G Unit, right? Bad Boy versus.
They blend it. They blend this stuff. That's why I don't like. It's not a definitive what this is.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it. Are we talking late? Like what? Like what?
I love it. I'm trying to find some other wild matchups.
Egregious matchups.
Yeah, hold
on.
on.
Is that YMC and B versus? Come on, bro. Jesus.
And they say No Limit Soldiers. They ain't just say No Limit. No, who wins though? Tell me.
YMC and B. Well, I don't know. And it's like, okay, No Limit kicked down the door for everybody in New Orleans, you know.
Right.
But if you ask me the type of music I would prefer to listen to,
TDE versus Sick With It. I don't even know who's on Sick With It. I guess E40. I don't know.
see that now anybody that had a chain and see.
Who is Sick With It?
Who was that against G Unit?
G University. Oh, Rough Riders. And that's round 2. All right, well, we tried to talk about this, but yeah. Damn, BT, we was just giving you props, BT, and not
it made my head
trying to go through this.
That's
crazy.
the only thing. I was like, what are we doing here?
I don't know, man. But who wins? Death Row, NWA.
It's a label versus a group. Like that's weird.
Okay, now
Because it's like okay.
with this one I get. Ain't that
And
the
that's
same?
what you led with, and that's why I went off the way I did. Like, what are you saying? Like Death Row versus a group? And then I was like, what? Like, so we.
And wasn't NWA on Death Row?
No.
Am I tripping?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Ruthless. They were signed to Easy.
Oh, that's right.
So, but think about it. Okay, so we're going with Dr. Dre, Snoop, Tupac, Michelle A, like Dog Pound, like what we talking about, dog? Like what? Against 5 rappers, and all of them didn't rap. That's my problem. That's my problem with this.
No Limit versus Rap A Lot. That was round 1. I guess No Limit won that
I
one.
guess No Limit won that.
Maybach Music Group versus Dungeon Family. That's
on.
round 1. Round 1. Quality Control versus So So Def.
Because when I'm thinking of this, and maybe this is maybe just my fault because we stayed here a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that it was like group, like Outkast, Wu-Tang, like because we've done this already.
Actual group. Gotcha,
yeah, we've done this
gotcha.
already. So maybe I misread. Maybe it's on me. But still, a lot of that is still nasty because okay, TDE versus Odd Future. Get the fuck what? So
West Coast shit?
So we doing TDE. Hold on, who's all on TDE? All right, Kendrick, Absol, J-Rock.
It's a wait. Was that 4? Did you say 4? That was 4.
TDE, no, TDE is more than Black Hippie. So it's
yeah.
You got SZA, Reason.
Damn, what is?
I missed somebody.
I know, and Isaiah Rashad.
Schoolboy.
Schoolboy, yeah.
So who's Odd?
Odd Future.
Tyler,
Earl Sweatshirt,
Frank Ocean.
You got Sid, the Internet.
All right. Oh well, no respect for Sid, the Internet. But after then,
Damo Genesis, he cold. Taco, he's the DJ. He don't really put out. He's the producer. You said Frank Ocean.
I know, right? That's why I was like, this is stupid. Dumb.
Left Brain.
No.
Look, I'm still trying to think
like
of
we
people.
tried.
I'm trying, but yeah. Okay.
No. See how nasty this is? Death Row Family. Now who the fuck is Death Row? Like,
well, ladies and gentlemen, OS Gang, we attempted BT. You got to get it together, my boy.
But, hey, look. We got another list for you that might spawn another spirited debate. Top 50 beats of all time. Rap Caviar on the Twitters have created a top 50 beat of all time list for the entire genre of hip hop. Johnny,
man,
what do you have for the first of all? Before you go through this with your fine tooth comb,
okay.
What do you think about the entire list? Did you look at beat 1 through 50?
I skimmed it.
Okay.
I skimmed it.
Before you start taking before you start taking the trap beats out the top 10, just explain if you like the list or not.
The list is okay. It's not a terrible list.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be a lot better? Absolutely.
Okay.
So I'll lead with that.
Okay.
You know them damn trap beats belong in the top 10.
Don't you do that. But go ahead.
Where you want to start from 1 or you want to start from 50?
Listen. My overall thoughts of the list itself. The list itself is, I'll just say, solid.
Mm-hmm.
I see what they were trying to do. I understand it. Do I agree? No.
Yeah.
But I get what they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think Power by Kanye West is his best beat? No.
Absolutely not.
There are a million Kanye beats that I would probably pick before I go to that route. But do I understand why they picked Power? Possibly. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm going to say it's top 10, but I don't. See, that's the point.
I would love to know what their criteria was for this, because
They just put out a list. They didn't even know.
because my thing for me is a top 50 hip hop beat of all time. Honestly, the biggest criteria would be if you can listen to this beat without the lyrics. Because it's a fire beat. Like, I would listen to this without the lyrics to it. Now the songs to these beats, of course, make the song better and all that. But if the beat is super fire, you would listen to it for me, I would listen to it on its own. And some of these beats, I wouldn't really care to listen to on their own without the lyrics. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, but I don't know. Like, sometimes the beat marries along with the vocals and everything like that. They elevate each other.
No, I agree. I agree.
So maybe that's
but
what it is too.
sometimes a beat is just fire by itself without the vocals. Yeah, the vocals make the song better, but the beat is just fire on its own. So
Is that the only logic? You only apply that logic to rap songs? Do you apply that to other songs too?
oh, for sure. For
Okay.
sure. I mean, I enjoy instrumentation, so like rock songs, all that kind of stuff too. Oh, absolutely. I have in my Apple Music from Hellas and LimeWire and all that. I used to download instrumentals just to listen. Like, that's the type of shit I do. But anyway, how you want to do this? You want to start from 50?
Yeah, sure.
All right, number 50. We got Chief Keef. I don't like. 49. We have 3-6 Mafia featuring Lil Flip, Riding Spinners. 48, Paid in Full, Eric B. and Rakim. 47, Souls of Mischief, 93 Till Infinity. 46, Goody Mob, Cell Therapy. What do you think about those first 5?
Solid.
I'm really not mad at I don't like. That's a fire beat. I feel like 93 Till Infinity should be higher, and Cell Therapy probably should be higher as well. All right, 45. See Murder, Down from my N-Words, Shawty Low, They Know. 43, Kendrick Lamar, Mad City. 42, Juvenile High. 41, YG featuring Jeezy, Rich Homie Quan, My Hitter. What you think about those next 5? Do you think any of these should be higher?
4 out of 5 are pretty good. Like, My Hitters just I've heard better mustard beats.
True. No, I feel that.
Excuse me.
All right. So the next 5. All right, number 4, we got Future, March Madness. 39, True, Master P, Mia X, Bout It. 38, Black Rob, Whoa. 37, A Tribe Called Quest, Electric Relaxation. 36, DMX, Rough Riders Anthem.
They ain't got no misses. Not right there.
A part of me feels like 38 should be a little higher. I mean, 38. Black Rob Whoa should be a little higher, but I don't know if I'm really mad at it being where it is, but I kind of feel like it should be higher. All right, next 5. 35, Rick Ross, BMF. 34, Future, Mask Off. 33, Gangstar, Mass Appeal. 32, Slick Rick, Children's Story. 31, Tupac, Ambitions as a Rider. You think these solid? Okay. Next 5, Crime Mob, Lil Scrappy, Nuck If You Buck. 29, Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. 28, Jizza, Liquid Swords. 27, The Far Side Running. 26, Nas, New York State of Mind. I think New York State of Mind definitely needs to be higher.
I'll give a little Nas on that one. Yeah.
All right, next 5. 25, Camp Low, Lucchini, a.k.a. This Is It. 24, Trillville, Some Cut. 23, Pete Rock, CL Smooth, They Reminisce Over You. 22, The Diplomats, Dipset Anthem. 21, Craig Mack, Flavor in Your Ear. Grade 5.
I would definitely like if I would say Troy deserves to be top 10. Now that's the only one that I feel like is egregious.
You and I are in agreement on that one, definitely. And with Lucchini being like one of my favorite like hip hop songs ever, I'm really not mad at it sitting in the middle of this list. I'm not mad at that.
As long as it's acknowledged, right? And it's not considerably low.
Yeah. As long as it's not considerably low, like it definitely don't belong like in the 40s, no shit like that. All right. Now we're getting to the top 20. So number 20, I got 5 on it. The Lunas. 19, Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. 18, Black Sheep, The Choice Is Yours. 17, Jay-Z featuring UGK, Big Pimpin'. Number 16, Rich Boy, Throw Some D's. You think that's a solid start to the top 20?
I see why they picked Big Pimpin'. That's not my favorite beat, but it is iconic though.
The song, I feel like the song Big Pimpin' is iconic. The beat itself is just it's not bad by any means, but it's like okay. I think it's just no. Disagree?
No.
You think
I'm not separating the song from the beat. We're not doing that. I know they made the beats, but the lyrics is what's bringing the beats to life.
Okay. Throw Some D's. You think that should be a 16?
Absolutely.
Really?
You know the sample on that? How cold that is?
Okay.
I know you're trying to do this. No, we're not not moving trap songs off of here, Johnny. That is a
what if we move
Polo the Don went crazy production wise.
What if we just move it lower and not off the list?
No.
Okay. All right. Next 5.
It could be top 20.
Okay. Next 5. 15, Jadakiss featuring Styles P. We gonna make it.
Okay. 14,
Jay-Z and Kanye West, N-Words in Paris. 13, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, The Message. Number 12, Wu-Tang Clan, Cream. Number 11, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Nothing But a G Thing. Next 5 solid or no? What you thinking?
Niggas in Paris. But I know the song and the beat. I mean the lyrics and the beat, Mary. But it's just like, I really hate that. I guess it just got overplayed to me. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, that one was. Yeah, I feel that.
I can't do it, man. I don't think that was the best beat on the album, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all got it. Listen, I'm not here to do this. You see, I'm being real reserved. I gave a lot of energy on the last one. It's okay. We're here now, baby.
Okay. I kind of think personally, I think Cream should be swapped with Triumph. I fuck with Cream.
I think
Triumph is the better beat though.
And then maybe they're going with some artists. I'm not saying all of them, but maybe they're going with their biggest song. And I think Cream is probably their biggest song. You think?
Yeah, as the Wu-Tang, probably.
As the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah. But still. All right. Now we get into the top 10. Number 10, Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On. Number 9, Travis Scott featuring Drake, Sicko Mode. Number 8, Mike Jones featuring Paul Wall and Slim Thug, Still Tipping. Wow. Number 7, Puff Daddy and the Family, All About the Benjamins, the remix. Number 6, Power, Kanye West. I want to hear you. What is it?
Listen, I actually think Victory is a better beat than Benjamin's. That's me personally.
Ooh, hot take.
Still Tipping. I get why you put a Chop the Screw beat somewhere here. So I guess if that's the biggest of that subgenre of hip hop, I get why you did it. Sicko Mode, I get why it's there. I don't know if it's a top 10 beat, but I get why it's there.
It's not a top 10 beat.
Well, hey, they made it, not you.
You right. I don't make beats though. I just talk about them. All right, we are now to the top 5 50 greatest hip hop beats of all time. Number 5, Lil Wayne, A Milli. Number 4, The Notorious B.I.G., Who Shot You. Number 3, The Clips, Grinding. Number 2, Mobb Deep, Shook Ones, Part 2. Number 1, Still Dre, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. What do you think about the top 5 of this list? Come on, say it.
A Milli should not be there, but hey.
A Millie should not be on the list or in the top 5.
No, top 5.
Not top 5. Okay.
Clips being in the top 3 should have been 1. That's just me. I don't know. I don't know anything, but I
Listen, the grinding beat went diamond in high school lunchroom cafeterias.
Mm-hmm. I see why Shook Ones is there too. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Who Shot You? Interesting.
I feel like it's way more Biggie beats that are better than this.
Still Dre being 1. There you go. What? I'll go with next episode. Like,
right.
I'll go with Explosive. I'll go with next episode. I'll go with so many.
I definitely would put. I would put next episode
over this. Over that. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the best beat ever made, but I would definitely.
Is there from this list? Is there something on this list that you would put at number 1? Or you said Grinding already, right? Did you say
Grinding or either Troy? I think Troy deserves top 5 consideration.
I'm not mad at
because Troy really is one of them.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's really one of them.
How do you feel about? I feel like Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See should be in the top 5. No,
it's a good beat, but top 5.
Top 5?
No.
Interesting. Again, this is a solid list, but I feel like it could be much better.
Yeah, but if you start shaking stuff up, like I don't think Power is a top 10 beat. Like I don't think that, but
especially it's not even a top 10 Kanye beat. I don't feel like
that's the thing.
So, and thinking back to your argument about Throw Some D's, I've been playing it in my head since you said it.
Because I knew you would come in here trying to slander it. That's why I went like, hey, you didn't peep the sample.
That's my fault.
I know.
That's my fault. Listen, when I'm wrong, I got you. So shout out to Rap Caviar, man.
But like Sicko Mode being like I think the most recent song on this, at least, being top 10.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the one I was like, hey,
because
that's the one I said.
Even thinking about me not really caring that much for that song.
Mm-hmm.
The beat is just okay. Like it definitely doesn't. It's not a top 10 of all time. Absolutely.
No, I wouldn't give it top 10, but
of all time.
If you put it like at 50, I'll be like, okay, see what you did.
See,
what you did.
But yeah,
but they didn't. They put it at 8. I mean, they put it at 9.
Right, man. Shout out to Rap Caviar, man. It's gonna be like 100 more lists to come out this year because it is
interesting. No Drake beats. I guess because they all sound the same. No Aubrey beats.
Well, it ain't really got a lot of hip hop beats now, do we? A lot of other genres.
Very fair. But I will say, like, the ones you can really make strong arguments for being higher is New York State of Mind, Troy, maybe Lucchini should be top 20. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
But, they put this list out and then say, here's the criteria.
Right, nothing. They just put the list.
That's why we can argue so hard about this because it ain't no criteria.
0. They dropped this shit like crack in the 80s.
Like, here you go. Enjoy, brothers. Enjoy, brothers.
That's crazy. Anyway. I think we reached the end.
Clearly.
I think we
were off the rails the last segment.
And that's okay. I love it.
Johnny, what you got for
if you're on YouTube, thank you for watching for this long. Hit the comment section.
Yes, sir.
Let us know about any of the topics that we discussed today. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll be back next week.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you are
You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.